The journal hit the ground with a soft thud. Small. Black. Worn from years of night flights and silent tears. It slid across the airport tiles. Stopped at the glossy shoes of a man who was already lying to someone on the phone. The man didn't notice the book, but someone else did. Someone who shouldn't have. Someone who would burn an empire with what was written inside. Because the journal held everything. The fear. The patterns. The suspicions. The truth about the man in seat 14A. And once it leaked, nothing would ever be the same. She'd been a flight attendant for 9 years. Long nights. Short sleeps. A smile so practiced it felt stitched onto her skin. But she wasn't naive. She watched people. Patterns. Habits. Contradictions. She recorded them in her journal. Private. Protective. A little vault of observations. Most entries were harmless. Most passengers were forgettable. Except one. 14A. Always calm. Always polite. Always too perfect. And perfection. Always hides something. She noticed inconsistencies first. Different passports. Same face. Different company badges. Same smell of fear under expensive cologne. Different stories. Same restless hands. She wrote everything down. Every flight. Every interaction. Every quiet moment where he thought no one was watching. He spoke in hushed tones about transfers. Shipments. Deadlines. None of it sounded like business. All of it sounded like danger. She didn't confront him. She just wrote. But he noticed her noticing. A glance too long. A smile too tight. A pause that felt like a warning. She felt it. The moment the hunter realized he was being observed. Red-eye flight. Stormy sky. Half the cabin asleep. She walked past 14A. He wasn't asleep. He wasn't relaxed. He was typing furiously into a hidden laptop wedged between the seat and the window. Encrypted screens. Spreadsheets. Routing numbers. Offshore accounts. Evidence. Sabotage. The corporate kind. The kind that topples companies and ruins lives. Her breath hitched. Just enough for him to look up. His eyes locked on hers. Cold. Calculating. A warning carved in silence. She stepped away quickly. She wrote about it later. Hands shaking. Heart pounding. 14A is dangerous, she wrote. 14A is not who he pretends to be. She closed the journal. Not knowing she'd drop it the next day. Not knowing someone else would pick it up. Not knowing it would leak. Not knowing her words would expose him to the world. It started with a screenshot. One blurry image. One paragraph from her journal. Posted by a cleaner who thought it was fiction. But the internet didn't think so. Within hours, her handwriting was everywhere. Millions of eyes reading her fear, her details, her warnings. And someone recognized him. Someone from the boardroom. Someone who had been looking for him. Someone who knew exactly what he had stolen. The story spread like fire. The man in 14A became a ghost in an instant. But ghosts still run. And ghosts still get caught. He stormed into the airport lounge. He held the journal in his hand. Crushed. Wrinkled. A weapon. He searched for her. Jaw tight. Breath sharp. A predator exposed. Security watched him. Employees whispered. His empire was unraveling. His secrets spilling. His face plastered on every corporate alert. But he wanted one thing. Her. The woman who saw him. The woman who wrote the truth. She didn't run. She stood beside the window. Back straight. Heart hammering. He marched toward her. Raised the journal. Accused. Threatened. Spat fire. But she didn't break. She didn't tremble. She pointed behind him. Slowly. Calmly. He turned. And froze. Corporate investigators. Federal officers. 3 of them. Standing inches away. Hands ready. Voices firm. His world ended in a single breath. The cuffs clicked. The journal dropped. His mask shattered. She watched him fall apart. Silent. Still. Justice isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a whisper. In an airport terminal. As the truth walks out. And the lie gets carried away. As the officers let him off, she picked up her journal and held it against her chest, realizing her quietest words had spoken the loudest truth of her life. The terminal breathed again. People pretended not to stare, pretended nothing happened, but everything had. The journal felt heavier in her hands now, like it knew what it had done. Security asked questions. Short ones, careful ones. She answered only what was written. Nothing more, nothing less, because the truth was already loud enough. It didn't stop with one leak. Someone uploaded the rest. Every page, every timestamp, every flight number. The internet stitched it together. A timeline of lies, a map of sabotage. Executives panicked. Stocks dipped. Boardrooms went silent. The man from 14A wasn't just exposed. He was understood. And understanding was more dangerous than accusation. Messages flooded in. Anonymous emails, encrypted attachments, former coworkers, ruined partners, families crushed by corporate restructuring, all tied to him, all traced back through her notes. Her journal became evidence, not poetry, not paranoia, a weapon, and weapons attract enemies. It came at night, a knock too soft, too polite. She didn't answer. The hallway camera caught it. A man in a suit. No face visible. No badge. He slipped something under the door. An envelope. Inside. A single boarding pass. Seat 14A. Next flight. Tomorrow night. No message. Just a reminder. She didn't call the airline. Didn't pack. Didn't run. She wrote. One last entry. Clear. Precise. Unemotional. If anything happens to me, she wrote. The journal was never the only copy. She uploaded the backup. Scheduled. Timed. Automatic. Then she boarded the plane. Same route. Same hour. Different energy. She felt it the moment the doors closed. Eyes on her. Too many. She walked the aisle slowly. Professional. Calm. Then she saw the seat. 14A. Occupied. Different man. Same posture. Same stillness. And under the seat, a familiar black notebook. Not hers. Someone else's. Waiting. The notebook wasn't a threat. It was a confession. Corporate sabotage wasn't the end. It was the cover. The real crime was bigger. Human trafficking routes disguised as logistics. Shell companies masking transport. Flights used as corridors. Her journal had scratched the surface. This notebook ripped it open. Names, dates, airports, a network. And the man in 14A? Just a disposable piece. The plane landed to flashing lights. Federal task forces. International warrants. The story broke globally. Not flight attendant exposes passenger, but quiet worker dismantles criminal network. She disappeared after that. No interviews. No face. Just a final upload. Some people change the world loudly. Others do it quietly, one line at a time, until the truth has nowhere left to hide. They thought the arrests were enough. They were wrong. The raids came first. Warehouses, private hangars, shell offices with empty desks and full safes. But the truth didn't stop at handcuffs. It climbed. Executives vanished overnight. Resignations announced for personal reasons. Vacant LinkedIn profiles. Deleted bios. But the internet remembered. So did the courts. The journal, her journal, was admitted as federal evidence. Every entry timestamped, verified, cross-checked. What they called observations became indictments. He didn't get a deal. No plea. No immunity. Too many bodies in his wake. Too many lives rerouted and erased. The footage surfaced last. Hidden cameras, airport tunnels, private terminals. His voice calm, transactional, inhuman. When it played in court, no one looked away, because silence would have meant complicity. The verdict streamed live. Millions watching. No commentary. No music. Just the sound of a gavel. Once. Twice. Life sentences. Plural. The man from 14A collapsed. Not from regret, from understanding. That power had finally failed him. It didn't end with him. Airline executives testified. Some cried. Some lied. None escaped. Licenses revoked. Assets seized. Pensions frozen. Airports shut down entire terminals. Not for renovation, for cleansing. Months later, one final post appeared. No username, no metadata, just words. I didn't write this to be brave. I wrote because silence felt heavier than fear. If you're reading this, it means the truth survived me. The account deleted itself seconds later. A plane lifts into the night. Cabin lights dim. A journal rests in an evidence locker. Still, silent, waiting, because justice never finishes. It only pauses.